Hey guys, it's Maya. Welcome back. It's super awesome to have you here, and especially today because today I want to share my thoughts why I am so passionate about broken ankle recovery. Because if you know my story, well, then you probably know that I broke my ankle in 2012, October 2012, and right now we are in 2016 and I'm still talking about it because most people, when they break something and they recover, they're like, well, thank you very much, I don't want to talk about it. But I decided to share my story because I fractured talus bone, and talus bone is pretty funny bone. Well, it's not pretty funny in that moment because a lot of people have problems while recovering. It happens that sometimes bone dies off and people need more operations and stuff like that. And my story is different, and that's also the reason why I'm sharing it. And if you know one of my channels on Instagram, 100% Fit and Recovered, you know that I'm sharing there all tips and exercises and stretching routines and everything that I know about this recovery. And some people also think that because I'm still talking about it, that's probably I'm still in the cast and I'm still using crutches, but that's not the case. I am pretty much already done with my recovery. I'm not there yet because I can still see some improvements from time to time, and I know that the recovery is pretty long, especially when you break the talus bone. And there is enough negativity out there. If you are searching for fractured talus or recovery or stuff like that, you will probably find a lot of negative stories. And my story is different. And that's also the reason why I'm sharing it, because I know how difficult it is when you hear from the doctor, well, you know what, you will probably have problems for the rest of your life with walking, with running, with jumping, with stuff like that. And what I heard, one of the first things that I heard from my doctor was, well, you know what, your ankle will be probably 60-70% of what it was. And in that moment, that's really a scary moment, because I don't know how it is when you are, 50, 60, 70 years old, but when you're in your 30s and someone say, well, you know what, you will have problems for the rest of your life, that's not really something you want to hear. And in that moment, I decided that my recovery will be different. And that's also the reason why I'm sharing this, why I'm so passionate about it, because I know that you can have a different kind of recovery. And doctors are great. And I was talking about it already, and we need them, they are if you break something, they put everything together, but it's not necessary to take everything that they say for your truth. And that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm sharing this story, because I want to show people that it's possible to have the best recovery ever. But you have to tweak some things, you have to know what to do and how to do it. And it's not just about the exercises, it's not just about the stretching routines, even though that's really important. It's also about how you are thinking, your mental state, how you are feeding yourself. You have to eat the right food, because if you're feeding yourself with the food that causes a lot of inflammation, that's not really good, because your body is already dealing with something extreme. So yeah, these are the things that I'm sharing, and that's also the reason why I'm so passionate, because I want to show people that it's possible to have better recovery, that it's possible to have flexible ankles. So it's not necessary to take anything that doctor say to you as a truth. And that's also the reason why I decided to write a book, and it will be published this year. And I know that there is nothing like that out there yet, so it will be the combination of everything. So my story and how I managed to go to right now almost 100%. I'm still totally positive that one day I'll be 100% recovered, and yeah, everything about the food and about the exercises and everything. So yes, that's the reason why I am so passionate about it, because it's enough negativity out there, it's enough negative stories. And I know I got so many emails from people from all over the world, and they were telling me and writing me that my story is one of the few that are really positive. And you know, this is something that gives me drive. So that's the reason why I'm still doing this, because I really, really want to help people. That's the reason why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. That's the reason why I'm still sharing my story, still sharing everything that I know about this fracture, because it's enough negativity out there, it's enough negative stories, and it's time to share something positive. It's time to share a good story. It's time to share and show people that the recovery can be good. But you know, you have to do a bit different. You have to do it a bit differently. You have to think differently, you have to eat differently, you have to stretch differently, or maybe just do it a bit more often, because I know that some people also don't do this basic stuff, you know, exercises and stretching and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm so passionate about it, because I want to help you. I want to show you that everything is possible. I want to show you that you can have the best recovery ever, and that it's not necessary to take, you know, what doctor told you and accept it as a truth for your future. So yes, that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about it. And yeah, that's also the reason why I'm why I started to write a book about my recovery, just to share my story and just to inspire other people and to show that everything is possible and that you can have an amazing recovery.